Hey guys, Akil here. You may not notice, but when it comes to the Trading Coach podcast, I don't use any producers, editors, or anything like that. It's just me. Now, if you know me, you also know that I'm not the best when it comes to technology, and that's exactly why I love Spotify for podcasters, as they make things super easy to record, distribute, and even earn money by recording ads like this. Best of all, it's free. So no matter if you're at home, on your computer, or on the road and you just have your phone available, whenever that great idea comes up, you can start recording right away. So if you're interested in becoming a podcaster, start creating today with Spotify for podcasters. I personally use it and I personally recommend it. Hey traders, in today's episode, we're going to talk about the very common problem of forcing trades. Talking about why you're forcing trades, why you should not be forcing trades, and of course, giving you some solutions on how to stop forcing trades. Now, if you haven't done so already, make sure you check out the risk-free trial membership available on our website. That's www.tier1trading.com. Get on the platform, sign up for the membership, interact with a great community of traders, join us for some live sessions, download some software, and of course, take some training. So what you're doing is you're forcing the pattern. You're literally drawing a Fibonacci on there and saying, man, that first one didn't hit 50%. Ooh, but this one does. Okay, I'll take that. And that's not how trading works. You are creating stuff in your mind to make it work. And our job isn't to make it work. It is to analyze, and if something meets the rules, right? If something fits, then we take it. It's not to shove a square peg into a round hole. Right? That doesn't solve the problem. We're like, oh, this fits in here because I jammed it in and broke off all the corners. No, it doesn't fit. No, it doesn't work like that. Let me go back and see real quick. George says, yeah, I used to do that. Kevin says, going back on hourly and 15, the frequency would be so low for 100% clean patterns, though. So let me ask you this, right? So if you're force fitting patterns because the frequency is too low for your liking, there's not enough trades for you to like. So you're gonna just create bad trades? What's gonna happen if you just create bad trades? You're gonna add more trades, but you're gonna add more losers. Like, is that what you want to do? Would you rather trade more and lose more than trade less and make more? Do you want action? Is this a casino? Do you want to go to the blackjack table and just like throw money at the table because you get all this action? Right? No. Like, if you want action, go gamble. Go to the casino and go gamble. Like, trading is not about action. We can't be like, oh, the frequency is too low, so I'm just going to make stuff up. No, right? You're sabotaging yourself. You're adding more trades, which is what you want, but you're adding poor quality trades, which basically means you're adding more losers. So you're going to have all this frequency, and with the added frequency, you don't have an edge anymore. So you're just going to lose money quicker. You're just blowing your account even quicker by adding more bad trades. Like, think about it like that. Does that make any sense? It doesn't. If you want action, right, there are many ways you can get action. I did a Trading Coach podcast on this, right? What are some ways we can get more action, guys? If we want more action in the market, if we want more frequency, what can we do? We just talked about artificial intelligence and the ability for these AIs to kind of break down hundreds of different trading opportunities in the market at once. Let's see. You can add more pairs. How about that? There are 28 pairs you can trade, Kevin. Add more pairs. If the frequency is low, trade more pairs. Do your back testing and find a 20 pair portfolio. Darren, when he traded the cipher pattern, when we first started trading the cipher pattern, he only traded that one thing. He just traded it on like 20 pairs. You can add more strategies. Okay, right? You've got your baseline, your edge is on whatever bat patterns, let's say. All right, now that I got bat patterns, now that they're consistently making me money, let me add Gartleys, let me add ciphers, let me add butterflies, let me add head and shoulders, let me add flag patterns, let me add pennants, let me add pullback trades, the list goes on forever. Let me add a daily chore, let me add a FTB. Let me add your London breakout, right? We can go on forever with different strategies to add. So there's no excuse. There's no excuse. You got to change your mindset, man. Because you're just, imagine that picture. I'm sure we've all seen it. That picture of the guy sitting on the tree branch and he's sawing off the part that's closer to the tree, right? You're doing that. You're lounging on that tree branch and you're sawing off the part that's closest to the tree, and you're gonna fall. You're gonna fall. Right? We gotta think of solutions. I get it. I get that you don't like the frequency. I get it. I can also tell you that good trading and good business is boring. Right? I can tell you once you get good at anything, it's gonna be boring. I can also tell you that once you understand how profitable boring could be, you're going to hope for boring, right? I am happy my trading is boring. And you guys are with me every day when I trade. I don't take a lot of trades. I take maybe like 15 trades a month. It's pretty boring, right? That's what, one every 2 days, right? You know what's not boring? My monthly statement. That's not boring. It's slow. It's consistent. It's expected, and I like that. I'm not in here for action. I'll head to the ski slopes for that. This is a business, right? This isn't a vacation. I'm not looking for an adventure sport here or an action sport. I'm looking to extract money on a consistent basis and limit my drawdown in doing so. So if you want to increase your frequency, those are other things you can do. Trade more. Even if you want to stick to advanced patterns, just trade 5-6 patterns. Trade all of them. Increase your portfolio size. Trade more pairs. Right? But until you fix the problem in your head that I need more frequency, it's never going to be enough. You're always going to need more frequency. It's very similar to the person that we talk about, wealth versus rich, right? And wealth is typically measured in time and rich is measured in money. For the person that makes a lot of money but is not wealthy because maybe they have poor financial skills and they spend it everywhere, right? Guess what they have to do to dig themselves out of a hole? They always have to make more money, right? Because if their spending habits are bad, if they're making $30,000 a year, right? But their spending habits are bad, $30,000 isn't enough. So they get a bonus, right? They go from 30,000 to 100,000, right? Big bonus. But guess what? Their spending habits are still poor. So the more money they make, the more money they spend. So now to get out of their situation, they still have to spend more. So they're always chasing more and more and more and more and more. They can make $200,000 a year, $300,000 a year. You see professional athletes that are broke. You can make all this money, but if your spending habits are poor, the answer in your head is, I just need more. I just need to make more. But that's not the answer. Right? The root of the problem is the spending habits. Just like right now we think frequency is too low, we think that's the problem. So the solution is easy, increase frequency. The frequency being too low isn't the problem. I can guarantee that. I'm a pattern trader. It's not like you're getting one trade a year. So there is a floor where the frequency could be too low. You're getting one trade a year, then yeah, it's a little bit too low. Or even sometimes you may run into this with if you're trading on a daily chart with a daily chore, for example, if you have like a limited portfolio size where it's like, man, I get like 5 trades a year, that's too low. But if you're trading on the hourly to 15-minute chart and patterns, no, there's enough there. So you gotta handle that issue at the core, at the root of, and that's inside understanding that I'm not looking for action. I'm looking to create a powerful edge in the market. Not action. I would rather have 10 trades a year or 10 trades a month with a very good edge versus 10 trades a week with a horrible edge. Because one is going to make me money, one is going to take my money. You have to choose which one you want to go for. Hope some of these steps were helpful as far as thinking about how you can stop forcing trades and understanding the bigger picture of trading and really focusing on the quality of trade over the quantity of trade. If you did, and if you like the podcast in general, do me a favor, hit that like button, leave me a rating or a review wherever you listen to this podcast app. And see you guys next time.